Well, all right. Here we are, Lithonia, Georgia, the Black Dot Bookstore, which is the bookstore Brother Ankh of the Amun-Ra Squad has his things in that he sells, right? So we're going to talk about the reason why Brother Ankh of the Amun-Ra Squad can't let go, the reason why he's going berserk lately and has become a berserker, the reason why he is, in a sense, going against science regarding history, something Ankh would never do, except when it comes to ancient Egypt and the Nile Valley, right? Now, before I get into why Ankh can't let go, which will be interesting, stick around, let me just give a little preference and an opinion real quick, okay? Now, the Amun-Ra Squad and its affiliates, mainly the Pseudo Killers, which is a group of cool cats. I don't have a problem with the Pseudo Killers. My problem was with Ankh. But Ankh runs the Pseudo Killers. So once they start streaming and start talking how they want to talk, soon will come Ankh on, redirecting it. So Ankh and the Pseudo Killers is having been discussions, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. You know, I keep it real. So if I say something, it's some real shit. About 50 hours of discussions over the last week or two, and all 50 hours of discussion has been in general about Chief X's presentation, Black Egypt Debunked, in subsequent videos. Okay? So, in general, this is what the discussions has been about. The things I've said in them, certain concepts. But in this 50 hours, they refuse to say my name. Now, it's borderline immoral, but I don't really care because I shoot back and hit back. And I sit back and it's kind of funny and I listen to them. Right? Now, Wujaro of the Amun-Ra Squad is a little more moral than Ankh. Ankh is at times immoral. I know Ankh better than everyone listening to me, probably. We go back since before Blog Talk. You know what I'm saying? So from Blog Talk to YouTube, right? So can't nobody tell me about Ankh. I'm gonna tell you about Ankh, and you just listen. Okay? So it's borderline immoral. Now, Wujara 100% of the time, if he's talking about somebody's work, somebody's presentation, somebody's anything, he has the balls, for one. He has the moral fabric in him to at least invite the person on whose work and video that he's going to be talking about. He gives them a chance to speak and say what they feel. He's only making a video about the person's work. Sonetter will 100% of the time invite the person on that he's talking about to speak their word and have their say so. Sonetter will always, even if he's talking about me bad in a video with some other people, he will call live and get me on the phone to see what I got to say 100% of the time. It is cowardly to do otherwise. It is cowardly to do otherwise. I wouldn't do that too. First of all, I've been inviting people to discuss and debate with me anyway, and they won't do it. I've offered money and they won't do it. That's called a fear. Now, before I get into Ankh and why he can't let go, which is this video is about, let me just finish up real quick. Now, imagine speaking about somebody's work, presentations, and videos for 50 hours, and then tell everyone in the entire chat and everyone on the panel the whole entire 50 hours, do not mention the person's name. That is double down cowardly. That is a double down on fear. Why? This is like an unheard of thing to do. Something has to have gone mentally wrong. Chief X must have done some cold-blooded stuff that was so real. He's not even allowed to come on the panel and dispute or add on to the conversation of what he met and what's going on. I mean, just any old thing. Who does that if you don't have a fear? And if it's not a cowardice thing? You understand what I'm just think about that. Now, I don't care if I don't come on. No, it's not a big thing. I hit back. People can come to my page and see what I didn't say or responded. And they do. So, even Ankh had so much control over cats that he can tell the entire chat and every panelist to don't speak my name, and they fall in line and don't do it. Grown men can't say, wait a minute, we're talking about something, a situation that happened, and we should be able to say Chief X's name. On top of that, we're agreeing with a lot of the shit he said. I mean, like, and Gozy come on, and he's told not to say a name. This is like crazy sick. Chief X must be a powerful motherfucker. This is unheard of in so-called intellectual discourse and discussion. Not one white people, Latino people, Arab in the world would do anything like that. These white folk couldn't wait to get whoever on to talk about that person's work. This is like an unheard of thing. It's that like really, really, really some far gone shit to do. That really means something. Ankh is that scared of Chief X that he has to impose his will on grown adults not to say a person's name when 50 hours of streaming has been about that person. That's fucking crazy. Y'all need to fix that shit. That's called not keeping it real. You understand what I'm saying? That's called not keeping it real and being far from a spiritual thing, if you're into that kind of thing. It's called faking. If everybody is faking, then everybody is shook. You understand me? Now, let me get it on to why Ankh can't let go and why he's been trying to blend races now and act like black don't exist and going way back to Sahara and trying to blend all humans as one now all of a sudden. He used to say black African power. His name is the real black atheist. Black man of the Nile. Biggest supporter. Now nobody's black and all Africa's one, and saying sub-Saharan Africa is a racist thing and trying to make people believe that like the Sahara is not actually geographical real thing. So you understand? So like trying to remove the Sahara. It's a racist thing. Then he can make all the Africans one type of people and that they were just everywhere together, and he can blend that in with Egypt. You know, it's just all this mind game shit he do. Trying to sway y'all from what Chief Sexton put down and say it. Here we go though.
We got the squad section down here with the crazy. I rushed down here so damn fast, I ain't even bring the restock here. So we just this section over here is the Amin-Ra squad section. So we really got to restock.
So it's the Amin-Ra squad section. He got some things here. First, he gonna point out some things, but follow with me the psychology of why Ankh can't let go. His money's tied to it. He is deep in the Hotep hustle. He just cannot just let that go because he is selling ancient Egyptian culture. He's selling North African culture. So he has to blend himself in with North African culture to keep afloat and make sure people are still interested in this. He has to make it seem like it's not a big deal. And I even noticed when he was saying, he wasn't saying things like human. He was using words like African when he was talking about science. I mean, I'll break that mind game down on a few videos, maybe in a few days.
A little bit more. All right. All right. Y'all know that.
He points out his book. Okay, cool.
It's your book.
That's my joint right there.
Wujah book.
Wujah book. An ancient Egyptian book. Hieroglyphics is about. Nothing wrong with learning hieroglyphics, but just watch as we go.
Kilimanjaro book.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why this up there. I ain't selling that.
He dismissed that book. I don't want to get into that and make it take too long, but it wasn't one of his homies, so, you know. And it was about Christianity in Africa. It wasn't about Egypt.
Shit, I gotta come here and tidy up my shit. Then I gotta restock some shit, but it's okay. I've been busy.
Yeah.
Right, but you know we in this motherfucker, yo, and I'm gonna take y'all down the thing and give all y'all a pair of these.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I'm with that.
Coming through. All right.
Got something for the African American. Bam, hit him with the abju wear. Hit him with the Egyptian gear. Abju, Abydos, a city in Egypt. Give the young brother, he's teaching the young brother, this is your culture, this is your ancient culture, this is your ancient people, which is not true. This is why he can't let go, but he got to hold on. Bam, give the Egyptian culture to the African American, the red, black, and gray.
We got them exclusives.
He's teaching the youngsters that their ancient culture is Egyptian.
You know, I'm gonna figure out a way to freak these too. But, and then you know you go online, y'all got all this shit online.
Yeah, exactly.
Make the youngsters, or make the people rock the Amin-Ra name, Amin-Ra squad, that North African culture, information. I was trying to, it didn't come out right. You know, representing that North Africa and ancient Egypt. Ain't nothing on West African or Central African yet, huh? This is why he can't let go. He's tied to it.
I'm gonna bring some of that too. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, official.
That's what you call he's in too deep. So this is why he's berserking now. He done went berserk and had a couple meltdowns. This is why, you know, is not the camera? Let me see the fuck. This is why he's going so hard on me. Cause I'm spoiling the party. I may mess up the money train. Not trying to. No, let me stop lying.
Dope.
Anything always dope.
That's dope. I like that shit.
Hit the collar on him.
That no religion. That's
Bam.
powerful.
Okay.
What that collar say? Abju wear. Rock that Egyptian culture.
Of course, my favorite shit right here. Sarah shit right there.
Hit him with the Sarah. Go on out in the world, young man, and rock that Egyptian, North African stuff. Don't worry about no West and Central Africa. We're gonna keep him asleep. We got to get this money. You know what I'm saying? Gonna keep him asleep. Gonna keep him with hope. You know what I mean? Maybe we can't defeat Chief X videos, but fuck that nigga. So we're gonna not mention his name. We're gonna make that shit disappear. With some manifesto, he say we can't mention Chief X's name. Ain't that what he said in the video? One time in 50 hours, somebody said Chief X. It's about, wait a minute, stop. We got a moratorium. Don't say that name. What the fuck? That's a fear. Chief X messing up that money train. Is he miseducating the youth? Is he helping the youth? Now, these are some grown adults he's talking to, but I think they're young men. But is he helping the youth? He's a youth to me. What is he doing to the mindset right now? They're leaving that store thinking ancient Egypt was their culture and their people. And as in 2021, this is what ANKH is doing. Is this helpful? Where they might want to, if they want to go to Africa, they mind gonna say, maybe I want to go to Egypt and spend that money with the Berbers and Coptics and Egyptians and Arabs and help their economy. Is that backwards? Maybe they should go to Ghana and help that economy, visit the orphanage and do things and go to their museums they got. They can use your dollars over in West Africa and Ghana. I mean, goddamn.
So I mean, you know, it's here. You know.
Goddamn, you Pan-Africans. Shit. Pan-African.
Be having them real good days in here.
Oh yeah.
I'm saying.
It's dope.
Yeah, it's a dope ass idea, man. He also wrote understand voting blocks, understand the process. All right.
Sure.
Good jewelry, not bullshit.
Let's see what we're gonna do to their mind now.
Some real good jewelry. Yeah, some real good jewelry. All this aside. Yeah, we in here with everything, man.
Oh yeah.
Got the Dr. Ben's books.
Yeah.
Dr. Ben, Egypt.
For sure.
Africa, you know what I'm saying? After the origin of civilization.
Yeah.
Got
Diop, Egypt. Mo Egypt.
you know, got this. So we got the books that, you know what I mean, that everybody might not think is good. We got that. We got everything. So I'm not pushing, you know what I'm saying?
You gonna grab Ivan? Come on,
Push signs of illiteracy, but I'm not stopping the person that want to read. Because, I mean, that's how I got to about reading.
Right.
You feel me? Zaza's work.
Zaza Ali, the scam artist. the pseudoscientific pusher. Come on now.
That's our league.
She's a chakra princess. That's a term I coined.
We on a scholarly tip, then I'll show you what I feel like is scholarly in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Queen of Four, got that word, kid.
Queen of Four. Then ruin more black women's mind than anybody I ever know. Pseudo. Claim she can cure cancer just like Sebi do. She can cure all disease. Same thing Sebi say, she say. False, health information, horrible, all wrong. This is what we push in the so-called conscious community. Hilarious. Conscious community. This is what we push.
That's what I was talking about, the meta-nature joint. That's vein 2.
Let me go back.
Scholarly in the joint, you know what I'm saying? Queen of Four, got that word, kid. That's what I was talking about, the meta-nature joint. That's vein 2.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Ain't no meta-nature in that.
Right.
More Egypt.
I heard about that book. My homie was telling me about it a long time ago.
You hear people talking about the Iceman inheritance.
Yep.
Before about introduction by John Henry Clark. But it's outdated information, but so what? John Henry Clark.
It's outdated, but so what? Why you even point to it then? If they seeking some information, why point to the most pseudo book? Now, I used to have that book back in the day. I used to have a bunch of books I didn't lost in storage and shit. You know what I mean? That was one of them. It's pseudo as hell, but it was on my journey. I read that back in the day.
Christopher Columbus and the African Holocaust.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Stolen Legacy, that's a favorite book. Didn't y'all kind of put that one to bed, though?
Huh?
Stolen Legacy?
No, which one? No, I ain't put it in the bed.
Okay.
Nope. Yeah, but it do got a lot of pseudo references in it.
Yeah. I forget that was a bit. Yeah, I forget.
That's a good one, though.
He said, nah, he didn't put it to bed. He admitted it has some pseudo references. But he should have said, yeah, we put it to bed. He got to hold on. You see, they had the Egyptian man on the cover. Yeah, put Stolen Legacy to bed. Stolen Legacy, bottom line was about trying to tell people that our stolen legacy was Greeks in Egypt. That's what Stolen Legacy was about. Put it to bed.
I love that book. It helped me with the bringing together Socrates and them. Forming my real black atheist joint right there.
Okay.
And you got Mahotep. My man right here, yo.
Mahotep, Egypt. Right now, these days, Ankh is pushing Egypt. He's holding on. His money's tied to this. He's pushing it. He wants them to get educated in it. Ain't nothing he pushed West Central Africa. It's like, if it was a score, it's like 11-0. This is the mindset of the conscious community. This is the mindset of y'all leader? Huh? You got the breaking. You got the break Ankh. I done made him go berserk. You know what I mean? Bring him on home. Bring him on home. You know what I mean? Just throw it, help him see the light. He's right there. We got him right there. We got him. We got him on the ropes.
All right. Y'all know about that. Black comics. A lot of children books in here. All right.
We ain't got the Dr.
Black
Mayard.
Panther. That's Black Panther, the Amaral Squad. So I'm just saying, we just Mossy Clan. So I mean, we everywhere, man. We doing what we supposed to do, yo. We getting together, yo.
So you know what I'm saying? So Ankh's tied in, man. I don't know if he can ever let go, to be real about it. his identity, total identity, his income, financial, he's tied in. You see what he's selling. He can't let go. It's the brand, you know what I mean? It's the brand he can't let go. The names, he's tied in. When you take on a name, it's like I'm taking my father's name. My name is such and such now. You took on North African people's, North African gods' names, North African culture's name, and got mentally entwined. You're stuck in the quagmire. I don't even know if I said that. If that's the correct, it sound good. It sound like it's right. You caught up, huh? Look at him. He don't know what to do. See, you're confused. Look at what I'm thinking right now. Damn. The walls is caving in. That damn Chief X. He got everybody in an uproar. He fucking with the money. He got to be stopped. We got to cancel him. Erase him. Don't mention his name. Hey, people in the chat, you don't mention his name either. Here go the chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Panel, don't better not say his name. Yes, sir. You done gone mad and lost your morality. How you gonna stream 50 hours and talk about my work and what I done and said, and y'all piggyback off of shit I've been talking about, and tell people don't say my name? Let it be known. Let it be known what made you go berserk. Meltdowns. Talk anti-science and play dumb and wiggle and squirm all over the goddamn place. Just scrambled the last 2 weeks. Just boggled. It's the last days. The Jesus then came, Chief X, a.k.a. And he's bringing his people home. We coming back to West Africa, and that's that. Didn't I tell you I'm the elder today? It's 2021. I'm Big Brother today. And the entire community is going the way I take it. We're going back to West Africa with or without you. Okay? We've been bamboozled long enough. You guys couldn't even point out of my deadly question the other day that nobody's answered. This is 48 hours later now. And that question was named just one, itty bitty, just one black tribe with kinky hair, black folk, similar looking to us, that ever lived in North Africa, the Levant, Near East, Egypt, Israel, in the last 5,000 years. Just name one. And nobody has came up with one yet. You guys are stumped. Bend the knee, god damn. Going out on your shield, huh? You understand me? It's over. You gotta let it go, huh? You gotta repent. You gotta get on the knee and repent, bro. The gig is up. The Hotep hustle is over. The 40-year Hotep hustle gamut is up. The gig is up. What they say back in the day, old school, we say, it's curtains for you. It's curtains, kid.